Welcome back to Eye on Ocean County. I'm Jamie Lynn Drohan, and we're talking with Carole O'Brien, the Director of Training and Quality Assurance for Prevent Child Abuse New Jersey. And right now we're going to find out how parents can cope. And during the break, we were talking about that fine line between when a parent is stressed out, and everyone can get stressed out, and it can be very stressful being a mom or dad, but that fine line when it does become child abuse, where does that line lay? It's
a moving line. Mm-hmm. It's always moving, and it's really hard to determine, when, for a parent to know, am I crossing that line? Mm-hmm. Because child abuse isn't just physical. Child abuse is also, words hurt. You're stupid. Why did you do that? Mm-hmm. Geez, Louise, come on now. Yeah. Stop it. Get away from me.
So it's also verbal abuse as well.
So sometimes emotional. We cross that line, mm-hmm. and I think what parents need to understand is that we know when we're getting stressed out, and we know when we hit that point. And timeout is not just for children. Mm-hmm. Timeout is for parents too. Mm-hmm. Sometimes to go and find a place, a quiet place for yourself, and decompress before you handle whatever situation it is. Because mm-hmm. children are stressful, and they do push. And it's a wonderful attribute. We all want children who will push and drive and strive for something, mm-hmm. because they're going to be successful. Mm-hmm. However, as a parent, you want to squash that kind of behavior,
right. Yeah.
But we do admire that in people, that assertiveness. Mm-hmm. So what we have to realize is our children are going to push, and we need to set some boundaries. They need to be clear. There needs to be something. Sometimes it's just a word. If you have a child that continues to push and mm-hmm. push and doesn't hear no, sometimes find some magic word. When I say applesauce, that means that's it.
End of the road.
We need to all stop, take a break, go mm-hmm. to our corners, and then we can come back and talk about this later. Mm-hmm. So it is a very fine line, but it's a very hard line. Yeah. And when we cross that line, it's hard to go back on it.
And what do you think about those skills when you see those reality TV shows like Nanny 911, or I think it's the British Nanny, right? And
yes.
She comes into the household and she gives parents coping skills and teaches them, proper discipline. Is that basically what you're doing?
We like to give parents first and foremost the information, mm-hmm. because not all children are the same.
Right.
So she has a wonderful opportunity to work with a family mm-hmm. in their home, and mm-hmm. we actually have a home visiting, Healthy Families America, a home visiting program that brings family workers into the home mm-hmm. to work with the mom and to give them ideas on how to engage their children and how to make certain that the home is safe for their children. But she has the opportunity to see both the children and the parents in the home and understand the personalities of the children mm-hmm. so that she can help them set some boundaries. Because what you'll notice in her shows is what she's doing is helping them set some structure mm-hmm. and some boundaries. There's a lot of safety and security in the predictability that a house with boundaries and structure has for children.
Yeah, I see. And does this service also help with that transition from, early daycare into public schools?
What Healthy Families does is certainly gives them the information and helps empower them to be able to advocate for their children mm-hmm. when they are in other situations. If we can raise a parent's self-esteem, then they will feel more confident about speaking up for what they believe is important for their children. So Healthy Families helps strengthen the family unit and helps strengthen and empower the parent mm-hmm. to be able to be their child's best advocate. The world of childcare and preschool is a very small, very compact, very intimate little world. And then when you go into the public school system, you could be going into a public school that has 5 different preschool classes mm-hmm. or 5 different kindergartens, lots of teachers, lots of administration, lots of children, and lots of parents. And it's a big school, mm-hmm. and you sometimes feel disconnected. It's important for parents to feel comfortable enough to get involved with the school, to volunteer or join the PTA, or perhaps visit a resource center. Our New Jersey PERC program, mm-hmm. Parent Information and Resource Center, has set up resource centers across the state in either schools and or libraries and community centers that are parent centers, that they can access a computer and information on parenting and stay connected to an organization that does work with families.
Yeah, well, let's take a look at the PERC initiative, and you can read along with us at home. The New Jersey Parent Information Resource Center in 2006, the U.S. Department of Education awarded a 5-year grant that will allow the PCA New Jersey to provide leadership and technical assistance to nonprofit organizations and educational agencies to help those organizations put successful parental involvement programs in place. The policies and activities of NJ PERC are designed to improve student academic achievement and to help ensure that students in New Jersey, and particularly those in low-performing districts, achieve the high academic performance. And that's so important. I'm sure a lot of parents are really happy that that's out there.
It is. It's very hard for parents to understand how to navigate the school system. Some parents feel threatened. They feel that and if they're coming from another country, the belief systems in other countries are that the school knows best, the teachers know best.
And do you feel that parents not only feel threatened, but they're also afraid to reach out and ask for help from an organization like yours because they might look like a failure?
Parents sometimes are very afraid to think, well, if I go to that, then it must mean that I have a
with
problem.
me.
There's something wrong with me. And it's not that at all. We're actually going there to help other parents. We're going
it's
there.
It's a support system.
We are a support system. You're not going for information. You're going to get it, but you're also going to help.
Well, we're going to take a short break right now, but please stay with us. We have more to come from Prevent Child Abuse New Jersey right after these messages.